Africa wants to change the world's map, and they're right to do so. Let's discuss why. The African Union has publicly backed the campaign to replace the centuries-old Mercator world map with a projection that shows land masses in true proportion, most notably by promoting the equal area, equal Earth projection. AU officials say the move is intended to correct a persistent visual bias that shrinks equatorial continents like Africa on commonly used maps. A distortion, they argue, carries educational, political, and symbolic consequences for how Africa is seen globally. Technically, the objection is straightforward. The Mercator projection, which was invented in 1569 for maritime navigation, preserves angles and directions, which makes it useful for charting courses at sea, but it totally inflates areas as latitude increases. That is why Greenland and northern countries appear disproportionately large compared to equatorial regions. For example, Africa's land area is about 30.3 million kilometers square, while Greenland is roughly 2.16 million kilometers square. Yet on Mercator-style maps, they can look comparable in size. Equal area projections, such as equal Earth, keep relative land area accurate, so continents and countries are shown at correct scale, even though some shape or angle distortion remains. The practical disadvantage of the current default is not just about aesthetics. In classrooms, atlases, and many online maps, distorted visuals can subtly shape perceptions. Students and the public may underestimate Africa's true geographic scale and resource footprint, and media or officials may internalize an altered mental image of global geography. The EU's demand to correct the map is thus a geopolitical statement. It aligns with wider movements in the global south that seek to challenge colonial legacies and redefine international power structures. By insisting that the world adopt equal area maps, such as equal Earth, African leaders are asserting the continent's rightful place in global consciousness. At the end of the day, maps are not really neutral or meaningless. The way the world is drawn influences how power, resources, and identity are perceived. Changing the map in this sense is not just about policing maps, it's about rewriting a symbolic order that has long unjustly favored the North over the South.